What is going on, bulls and bears? This is Super Crypto. I'm going to do a quick update on BTC and honestly the overall market. Um, Pretty wild ride. The total crypto market cap really increased quite a bit from this morning. We were hovering around 815 billion dollars now. We're about what 837. So that's about $20 billion in totality. So one of the key cryptos that really had a blow off top was actually AVAX. Had a 30% increase from this morning, which is nuts. So let's go ahead and start off by doing a video on this. Um, Next targets, if you are bullish on AVAX, I have $17.70 marked up. It pretty much blew through all my other targets. I had $16.43, $15.59. These are some other areas of support that I marked out, even $14.63. I'll be honest, caught me by surprise. I was at work, looked up, I was like, whoa, what happened? But just be aware there's still a lot of uncertainty and volatility in the market. You got to remember, last week we were literally down at $746 billion. So that's $90 billion within 1 week that flowed into the market. But it it also exited the market as well. So there's a reason why we play. I like to play just by short-term upside targets and short-term downside targets. So if you're bullish on AVAX, $17.70. Your targets for the downside, be sure to pay attention to $16.43, $15.59, $14.63. We're going to head over to BTC. I'm just going to do some quick targets, downside and upside. But since we are moving up, I will go ahead and say the upside targets. Some of the key ones that I'm looking at, if you are bullish, 18,172. Next target, 18,457. Next target after that, 18,672. Now, if you are bearish from this point, granted, we're really overbought. So if 17,907 falls off the table, your next stop is going to be 17,572. Next stop from there, pay attention to 17,457. Let's go ahead and move on to Ethereum. Right now, your upside targets, I guess from this point, I'm really still looking at 418 and 90 cents. We haven't necessarily hit that yet, so I'm not really looking at any upside targets from here. But since I have this marked out, you can go ahead and write this down for your own reference. 14,175 for your downside targets. Pay attention to 1371, 1352, and then 1326. I'll probably draw some new charts for tonight, but we're already kind of going down right here. So just be wary. We've already dropped down about 4 billion since I literally got off work. So um, let's see. QNT. QNT, it managed to hit a little bit below my target at 114. And it looks like it kind of went down to 113 roughly. Let's see. Yeah, about 113. Let's say about 113 and 93 cents. So that's from like one of the previous charts they used that as support, probably put a buy order in, and it worked out. But the support was at 114. So if you got in at 114, good job, because now we went all the way up to right under resistance at 122. There is still potential for upside on QNT. So be sure to take a look at 122 and 125. Again, this is This is the problem area for QNT. It's been very difficult to really break out of that. Uh, but from here, the upside potential, based on what I've seen in the market in regards to the other cryptos, 131 and 134 is definitely on the table for the bullish side. Now, for the bearish side, 114 is still your key support, but 108 and 102 and $100 are now on the table, right? So when you have a huge push up, you got to remember you also have possibility for a huge push down. I just want everybody to remember what happened over here, right? We were at 225. We went from literally $100 to 225, and then we went all the way back down to like 94 bucks. Or what is this one? Yeah, 94 buck. I'm sorry, we went to 87. I got all the orange colors on. We went from 87 to 225, went down to $94, pushed up, but we never pushed up past 150, let alone past any of these other fibs. So that's why I take everything on a uh, short-term approach, just because of the volatility in the market. So let's move on to MATIC. So for MATIC, we almost hit my target at 90 cents, so 0.9025. We came pretty shy by just a smidge. It looks like we're shy about 0.9005 roughly. So pretty shy under that target. So good job to anybody that managed to sell here. And then now we're hovering at support at 0.8874. So if you are super bullish and hard to tell, like I said, your next target is literally 0.9025, 0.9132, and 0.9284. Those are your three upside targets. Your three downside targets. Pay attention to 0.8714. If that falls off the table, we're going to have to go back to these fibs. 0.8443. And then I'm going to call a lower target probably around, I'm going to go in between. I'll meet halfway. Next target that I would call is actually 0.8139. So that's all I got for MATIC. AVAX. I already did this one, but your lower targets, I'm still looking in the $13 range. I'll probably draw a new fib later today. I kind of want to see how things play out on this one, so I won't say anything quite yet. So I'll wait on that. But for Solana, let's go ahead and take a look at Solana. So it looks like we haven't really moved past my two upside targets here. Upside targets are $17.47 and $18.30. Yeah, I haven't done anything on this side. So that's your two bullish targets. And here are going to be your lower targets. Your lower targets for Solana, we need to maintain above $16.24. If that falls off the table, next stop, $15.24. And then the other area to really pay attention to, so Solana really hasn't changed too much, I think, from this morning, but $14.89 to $14.72. So I'm going to call this range, right? It's the gold zone. That's really all I got for this update. I'm definitely going to pay attention to the market later tonight and see how it pans out. But that's it. This is kind of that emergency TA, because I was so shocked when I saw, when I glanced at it at work, that AVAX, at the time when I was looking at it, I think it was like, it went up like 20%. I was just shocked. And then when I got off work, it went all the way up to 30%. So that's really all I got. Be sure to trade safe, trade smart, everybody. Um, That's really all I got. This is just for educational purposes only, and none of this is financial advice. So take care and be safe out there. Peace.